is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps rouler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense will have the football first here. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grant down the middle. It's Norton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And third down is a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And in first down, right back to the running game. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Irish. They draw first blood in this national title game. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So Tulane's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who have been counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it to that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, they travel him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the handoff. They'll try it off the right tackle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing that Dick Whiteside is scoring for him. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing that Dick Whiteside is scoring for him. The offense will take over from the 29.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
On the ground, it's Young. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space. Still
breaks into the clear. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's in the, has it back to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30 to the
what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Tulane. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Set now to try BAT. BAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Finally goes out of bounds in what will be the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up from the defense. And here he goes. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Hey, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take...
Touchdown, Green Wave. Strong game by this quarterback. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last possession, they bubbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Pullman. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab near the sticks. It's Young.
It's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Norton. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here, each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
quarterback making some changes at the line. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moulton. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them 3 yards closer to the mark. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tulane.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. They're going to run it. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The offense really clicking here. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here he goes. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The first play of the drive now at the 25. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarter.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Young. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Brought down just short of the end zone. First and goal from the 1. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Right down the middle, it's Coleman. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. He hands it to the back. tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Now you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for a 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Caught by the receiver. Powerful running here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach, and I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab made by the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, Notice the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring limit and sets the offense up with a 33.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The offense now operating in the red zone. Back to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And it'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
They bring him down, but that 1st down is all they need to clinch the national championship. The offense just takes a knee here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. They fell a little bit short at the final hurdle. A small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions.